Hey Connie, thanks for coming over. I was really excited after you were at school the other day talking about all the different ideas you had for home remedies, and I really appreciate you coming over.
Well, I'm excited to share today, and as we said, I just wanted to share a couple home remedies that might be helpful to you as a teacher and maybe somebody that you know. And so we'll just take a couple of minutes here and just show you a couple basic home remedies. The first one is, I always like to show people this chart because it shares Bengay is a very familiar product for people, and a lot of times with people with stress, or maybe they've been gardening all weekend, overuse their back, and so they're familiar with Bengay. And if you see the active ingredients, methyl salicylate 30% and menthol 10%. Well, that's a synthetic compound, and you see all these other icky ingredients in there, and many of them are related to disrupting the hormones and so forth. And another familiar product is the BioFreeze, and that's marketed as a natural product, but it's only 3.5 natural menthol. And look at all the icky things in that as well.
Wow, and I see these a lot when I'm out and about, and like at chiropractors' offices too?
Exactly. Okay. And what we want to show you is that you can get the same results with a natural product. For example, Wintergreen is naturally methyl salicylate, 90%. So you're actually getting more with a natural Wintergreen than in the Bengay. And Peppermint is 34 to 44% menthol. And so you've got a natural menthol doing the same thing. And so I'm really excited, though. The experience speaks louder than words. So I'm just going to show you how I do it. Is when I've worked all day and I've been over my desk, I just take 1 drop of Wintergreen, rub it between my fingers, and I put it on those stress points in the back. And I get them in my neck too, so I'll rub it on my neck. So if you want to try, this is Wintergreen, and it has the methyl salicylate just like Bengay.
And this would be great because I'll tell you what, all day long when you're teaching, it's writing on the board, it's at the computer, it's bending over kids. When I'm done at the end of the day, this is where all of my stress and my pain is. So if I could find something that could help me, especially natural, I'm all over it.
You bet. Well, and then this is Peppermint, and this is called layering the oils, because sometimes when you layer them, it enhances the effects. So now I take a couple of drops of peppermint, and you can do the same thing. Rub it together and then do the same thing.
Right on top of the Wintergreen?
The exact same places on your shoulders and neck.
Oh, it smells great.
And now if you breathe that peppermint in, close your eyes and breathe it in really deeply. Can you feel it opening your passages and kind of in your head? Isn't that great?
Yeah, it smells really fresh.
I've read Alan Hirsch, who's a medical doctor, says that peppermint can even increase concentration by 25% or more. So being a teacher, I'm sure you're all over that.
Well, here, let me have some. But can I use it on my students?
No. But this is for your personal use. And what I do is I use it to keep awake at night if I'm driving late at night. But you know, Kim, when I was teaching, what I did do is I would rub the peppermint on my students' desks if they're kind of stuffed up, and then they could breathe it. And then what's really cool is you can actually diffuse the oils. I used to diffuse during my prep times. And so I liked it better because then it's not like the air fresheners have all those synthetic icky things.
Those give me a headache.
Yes, I had children.
And I have kids that get headaches from that.
So what I do is, this is another great home remedy. It's called Thieves, and all it is cinnamon, clove, rosemary, all these wonderful things. And just put a little bit in your hand and then smell that. This is just a really awesome oil.
Oh, does that ever smell good?
And when my kids are little, and even now when Michael and I fly, we put the Thieves on the bottom of our feet to help boost our immune system. But this is an awesome oil for diffusing in the air to get rid of all the icky germs floating. So this was my favorite in the classroom to diffuse.
Because as a teacher, I mean, you're getting strep throat, you're getting somebody's bronchitis, the kids are coughing all over you, they're
wiping their nose.
So are you saying I could use this to help boost my immune system too?
Oh, absolutely. And by diffusing it in the air too, you're cutting down on the germs. So it's a really great home remedy.
Great idea.
But now one more thing, because I promised you I wouldn't be very long, maybe so I want to be respectful of your time. This is a great water additive.
Okay.
And I'll let you try it in your water. This is my favorite for just getting a little energy boost at about 2 in the afternoon. And so,
you can just add it to water.
You just add it to water, yes. And when you think about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, things are winding down for the day, and
that's good.
Yeah, it is good. It just gives you a little energy boost. And the really cool thing about this Ninja Red, all it is basically squished berries.
Okay.
But the thing that really sets it apart from anything else is it's infused with essential oils of orange and lemon. And
you mean just like the oils we're using
just
here?
like the oils we're using.
Okay.
And what makes that so special is essential oils are lipid soluble, so they pass through the cell membrane with no energy. So if, as a teacher, I think you can relate to this visual. I think of them as little choo-choo trains, and they deliver the nutrients to the cells. And so you're going to have higher assimilation of nutrients whenever you have oil-enhanced nutrition. So I love this stuff.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So is there a lot of sugar? Am I going to get like a real drop, like, when you want to grab something quick?
I know
I have enough of that during the day. A cup of coffee and then that wears off. So
Right. This is sweetened with agave, and then with the nutrients of the dark berries, your blood sugar stays more level. And my husband and I really love this for biking and so on, so that you put it in your water bottle, and then it keeps that steady energy. And then I would pop 2 of these into my kids' sports bags, so they would take a couple of them right after school, and then they could go through their sports practice and everything without one of those crashes like you talked about.
Well, I like that idea because it seems like throughout the day, as a teacher, I'm either drinking coffee or I'm trying to grab a quick snack, but then I have kind of that an hour later, I need something else again.
You're dragging.
Well, here's the energy. I would love something like this to help me out.
So you obviously see the value that these home remedies can serve you at school.
Absolutely.
Well, I wanted to just share with you, there's many things that the essential oils can do to create a total healthy medicine chest for our personal lives, but also our lives at work. And so these are just some of the things that the oils can do.
How about at home when I get home at night? Sometimes after the day, there's so much going on at school, you get home and I keep thinking I'm just going to go to sleep. I have a hard time getting myself calmed down and getting to sleep. Do you have anything that would work with that?
Absolutely. This everyday little oil kits, like I said, it's the healthy medicine chest for just about everything you can think of. And there's 2 beautiful oils, Peace and Calming and Lavender, which would be wonderful to help you wind down at the end of the day. And I think you'll find that just about any remedy that you need, you'll find in this little box. And I just wanted to close here in that there's 3 lifestyle choices that are so important for everyone to think about. We serve children, we serve our communities, we're helping our neighbors, and so if you think of 3 things, and the first one is creating a healthy medicine chest, and then filling the nutritional gaps, and then truly greening your home, because all of those toxins we clean with, as you were saying, those chemical smells, they really are harmful to our health. So if you were to look at these 3 lifestyle choices, which one would be most important for you to start with?
Well, I like all of them, but I think in just visiting with you right now, I think this would have a lot of things that would offer to what I do throughout the day.
Would you like to get started with that then, Kim?
Yeah, I would. I'd like to give it a shot.
all I need from you then is just some basic information, and here's a pencil, and you can fill that out.
Okay.
And then part of my job is to serve you well.
Okay.
And so after you finish this, I'll come and visit you next week and give you a call on the phone, and we can talk about these other lifestyle choices, because you may want to look at this and think about the next one.
I think that's great. Actually, yes, I'm thinking of some interest in this juice right here too.
Yes, yes. I think you'll find it very, very helpful.
Okay.
And as you're filling that out, I just have a couple little gifts. I'll leave you an audio for your car and just a little information book, and then I'll bring you more information next week.
Well, thank you. This is kind of exciting. You know, it would be nice to find something that I could use that would help me get through the day and I could feel good about using it.
Yes. You're going to love this, Kim.
Oh, I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to get this filled out for you. And excellent. Thanks for coming today.
Hey, you're welcome.